In this video, I bought all the holiday Reese's I could find to help you figure out which ones are good and which ones should stay on the shelves.
Reese's Puffs, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
Okay, so first up we have probably one of the more iconic holiday shapes from Reese's. This is the Christmas bell shape. It's a little bit like the Reese's mini cup, except obviously a lot more holiday themed, which you can tell by opening this guy up. It has a gorgeous detail on the top of the cup, just absolutely stunning. And we can see cutting into this guy that the ratio is, wow, just look at that ratio. It is great. You got a lot of peanut butter, a lot of chocolate, just a great asymmetry to it. You've got a little more chocolate on the top than the bottom. And if you go ahead and take a bite here, yeah, that is delicious. The peanut butter is rich and creamy. The chocolate is hard, thick, good chocolate. Overall, I think this is a great addition to anyone's pantry. This is a good Reese's, and for that, I'm going to give it a good rating. Next up, we've got a cup that pays homage to the time-honored tradition of visiting Santa for the holidays and sitting on his lap, which is totally not a weird thing, but anyways, I digress. I got to give a huge round of applause to Reese's for the diverse Santa collection this year. It's great to see a company like this step into the 21st century and give some representation to their Santa Claus cups. You know, I think my favorite part is just that they're showing that no matter what you look like on the outside, on the inside, we're all made up of the same highly processed sugars, which is just a beautiful message from Reese's. Now, the detailing is really nice on these, which is not a given for most Reese's cups, so that's a big plus on this guy. But opening it up, I don't love the ratio. I think that it's too thin. You're not getting enough of either chocolate or peanut butter. And on top of that, the peanut butter is not that great. It's pretty chalky and the chocolate is pretty waxy. So pretty subpar chocolate, pretty subpar peanut butter. The design is great. I think that it's not the worst taste. So if you've got some woke friends, this will make a great stocking stuffer. Next up, we have the Nutcracker. This kind of Nutcracker, that is. And I think Reese's did a good job again with the diversity going on with the packaging. It's not quite as good as the Santa Clauses, but you know, it's a running theme at this point. And opening these guys up just reveals what I think is probably the best detailing Reese's has ever done on any of their chocolates. You can really tell what's going on. You can see the legs, the torso, his head, his hat, his mustache, his teeth. The design is just great. If you're someone who's into aesthetics for their chocolate, you can't go wrong with this one. Opening this guy up, I think the ratio is a little more on the peanut butter side, but the chocolate's great, the peanut butter's great. Peanut butter's nice and smooth, creamy. The chocolate's, very good quality. I would say both are of the same quality as the Bell. Very good. The aesthetics are perfect. The peanut butter's a little much, but I think that if you're into peanut butter, this is the one to go for sure. I'm going to have to give this one a good rating. And behind door number 1, we have the mystery shaped Reese's. Could it be a good mystery or a bad mystery? Let's find out. Now, this year, I think that the shapes are just as bad as every other year. This is definitely not something you're going to get if you care about the shape. Supposedly, there are 3 different mystery shapes this year, but I can really only tell 2. Maybe one of the trees is a little less detailed than the other, which I wouldn't say is like that good of a thing. It's probably like one is bad and one is worse. So there's already some warning signs here, but let's see once we cut into this guy. Oh yeah, no, that's just bad. Look at all that peanut butter. Very little chocolate. No, this is just the peanut butter's super chalky. The chocolate's super waxy. I wouldn't give this your time. This is just bad. Get it out of here. Get it away. What was that? Oh, lastly, we got this big boy. This is the Reese's Christmas light. And let me tell you, this is one light you're going to be happy about breaking. Opening this big boy up, we're going to see that the detailing is very nice on the outside. It looks eerily similar to a Easter-shaped item that Reese's tends to make during April, but this one is a tried and true classic nonetheless. Now, opening this guy up, let me just tell you, that is a great ratio. We have really nice, thick chocolate and just amazingly creamy peanut butter. This is probably the best out of all the peanut butters, and the chocolate is very high quality. I don't think you can go wrong with this one, unless you're looking for a tiny little Reese's snack. This is hands down the best Reese's cup on the market, and I just gotta say, nothing's gonna beat this guy. And that'll wrap up most of the common Reese's holiday shapes. There's obviously a lot more, but these are kind of the smaller ones, the ones you're gonna find in more stores. I think overall the egg is probably the best one. It just has a great ratio, great chocolate, great peanut butter. If you're looking for something smaller, I don't think you can go wrong with the Nutcracker or the Bells. The Bell has a bit of a thicker chocolate and a higher chocolate ratio. But if you're looking for something aesthetic, so something maybe that you're going to give to a bunch of people at a Christmas party or something like that, you can't go wrong with the Nutcrackers either, especially if you like peanut butter. I think the peanut butter in the Nutcrackers was a little bit better. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.